Microsoft 365 Copilot continues to receive so many new updates. It's really hard to keep track these days. So, in today's video, we're going to talk to the variety of updates impacting Copilot in Excel. A lot of new personalization options are being rolled out, and we're going to navigate through all of what those are. My name is Nick Harris, and I'm a senior Copilot Cloud Solution Architect with Microsoft. So let's hop right on into Excel here. So I have this full workbook. This is real data. If you're interested in Copilot co-work and how much co-work may cost you, go and check out our previous video on cost consumption strategies. I provide this entire data set to all of you. So new options are rolling out for you to customize Copilot in Excel. If you navigate to Copilot in the bottom right hand corner and open up Copilot Chat, you now have a personalization option under the three ellipses. You also have the ability to manage skills, so stay tuned, we'll talk about that here momentarily. And if I click on personalization, this is just like if I personalized Copilot Chat. I can set what my personal custom instructions are. So that way, every single time I prompt Copilot in Excel, it better aligns to my personal preferences. As you see here as an example, very simple, I prefer pie charts when we generate a chart. So if I'm pretty ambiguous, it will automatically default to pie charts. Let's test it out. So my prompt will be create a chart to visualize the cost breakdown per model. So while this is processing, Copilot is looking at what the task is that I've submitted, and then it's looking at those custom instructions to apply to see, in this example, hey, Nick asks for a chart, but he didn't really say which one. So in theory, we should default to a pie chart. And there we go, we have our response. So we can see in the output on the right hand side, we get a cost breakdown in Copilot Chat's output. And then on our Excel file, because we were in the allow editing mode, Copilot has made changes inside of the Excel file, integrating a direct Excel chart. This is a real chart aligned to the real data. It's not anything made up. So the data source is fully available to me right here, this little table, and then the associated chart itself. Anytime the data updates, the chart will update too. Now, if you're like me, you may not be sure what exactly do I indicate when I want to personalize my experience. And this is where AI is so beneficial. We can have it ask us discovery questions that we can then fill in and answer to get a response and take those instructions over into the personalization section. Let's work through it. So in this case, I'm telling Copilot Chat, I want to personalize my Excel experience, but I'm a novice Excel user, so I'm not quite sure what I want to indicate. Help me by asking discovery questions I can answer, then output my response information into an easy to copy paste list so I can insert into Copilot Excel personalization. And then we get our questions. So now it's up to us to answer these questions to the best of our ability, and then we can copy and paste the output Copilot gives us next. I've answered my questions. As you can see, I have all of the output formatted in a code block. That way I can easily copy and paste the response into my personalization. So we'll take this, let's go ahead and click copy code. Let's switch over to allow editing. And let's click the ellipses and click personalization. General note, personalization is only available today for the allow editing mode. This does not apply to Copilot Chat, which has separate chat instructions. So I pasted everything in here, looks good, let's save. So now anytime I prompt with the allow editing mode enabled, those Copilot instructions now apply to any form of conversation that I have. So let's just do a quick test. Let's just say, analyze the data on the combined action breakdown worksheet. Really generic, really basic, but the mentality here is those personalization instructions will enrich my prompt. This allows me to not always have to be so specific and detailed, and instead I can really get to the meat of what I want to consume. And honestly, just wow, the ability to create all of this information structured in different forms so I can analyze it in ways that I personally require is so valuable. Now, if we look at this output, of course, if I didn't have these custom instructions, yes, I could have created this same form of dashboard. But just to show you how some of the personalization built in applied, If I scroll down, we can see things like executive insights and recommended actions, providing us individual findings, the business impact, and recommended actions. And if we look at our personalization instructions, look at the very first section of bullets. Prefer structured outputs with executive summary, key insights, risks, opportunities, and recommended actions. So, if my intent in my prompt aligns to anything within those personalization instructions, the personalization instructions automatically applies, giving me a more enriched output with less detail being added in my prompt. Fantastic. Moving on, another new capability that applies this same form of logic, but to more people, is the new worksheet rules capability. Imagine a scenario where you have multiple people that are editing a workbook and you need the outputs from those individuals to be very consistent. Everybody works in their own way. So, how do you create consistency when you're adding data or formatting data? It's difficult. A lot of groups may have rule guidelines or governance standards for how they should approach the data sources they're working with, but this just got so much easier. If I click on the plus button, I have now the option to create workbook rules. And what this does is it generates a .rules worksheet. So now I can have Copilot evaluate these rules every time it runs, no matter who it runs for, so that way the outputs of every individual working in that group shared workbook are always formatted or applied in the ways that our group requires. So while this is processing, I just told it to add some sample rules. Consider the fact that I don't have to add these manually. If there are rules that I want to start off with as a boilerplate, I can just have the allow editing mode add them in for me. So save yourself some time, get a better initial example provided, and then evaluate those rules so that way you can modify them to meet your needs. So it looks like we have some formatting standards, color conventions, formula preferences, data calculation rules, sheet name conventions, chart standards, executive reporting standards, and model experiment references. Interesting. So it's created some basic rules, but also a few rules aligned to the actual contextual data that we're working with. We'll click done over here, and now they are appended. So now what I can do is I can prompt in my own experience, and Copilot will look at, evaluate, and apply those rules. But it's not just about me now. It's about everybody that has access to this workbook. So anybody can go into their own Copilot experience, prompt, and Copilot will follow those particular rules to the T. So let's just try a little example of this. I'll just say, create a new worksheet of data and show how the rules on the rule sheet applies to that data. All right, really cool. We're starting to see it populate. It looks like it's doing some rules demonstrations. It's demonstrating how rules apply from the formatting, the column, formula, color, calculation rules, all the good information that we have. So that way, again, anytime anyone is working with data, they need it color coded or charted the right way, those rules are there. It even tells me what rules were applied. That's awesome. And there we have our final dashboard. So we have all the different actions, key metrics, category breakdowns, things are color coded, formulated in the ways that we need. Currency is formatted the way we need, same with percentages, specific row colors, formula preferences, all kinds of stuff. Looks like some formatting, slight nuanced issues, but hey, if you encounter a formatting issue, that's okay. Just tell the allow editing mode to modify the formats so that the columns are actually like spaced in the way that they need. There's all kinds of ways that you can approach this. So, ways to personalize the experience individually, as well as govern the experience from a group or shared level. But what about automation? Are there ways now that we can automate key tasks that we perform against any form of Excel file? Or for you individually, specific Excel files that you may have to work with all the time? The final most impactful capability that just released to Copilot in Excel is skills. Skills initially released with Copilot Cowork and are now available in both Excel and PowerPoint. But what is a skill? You can think of it like a piece of automation. It's a structured process for the AI to follow and do something very specifically for you. Microsoft has already provided a ton of custom skills. If I navigate into the Add Content window, we can see now all skills. And there are a ton in here. I can look at these with a very brief description to see if there are any skills that may fit what I want to accomplish. So just for the sake of example, let's select this 3-statement skill, and let's just ask what it does. And now we have the response. We see in the description, the 3-statement skill is designed to help you complete, populate, and validate integrated financial model templates. So if you're curious about what any of these skills does out of the box, go ahead and just ask, what does it do? So just for the sake of example, let's select the DD meeting prep skill, and let's just run it and see what happens. Okay, it looks like due diligence meeting prep. I can help you prepare for upcoming diligence meetings with targeted question lists, benchmarks to reference, and red flags to probe. It looks like now this skill has analyzed our workbook, it's giving us some data back, and it's asking us to confirm our meeting context. Let's say we're going to go with option B, presenting to our own executives. So while this processes, think about it this way. This skill has a set of steps automatically built in. Normally, I would have to prompt and have this highly detailed, complex prompt that has all kinds of things that I indicate for the AI to do. But now I'm just referencing a skill. So if you have any of those scenarios where you see you're doing the same form of work over and over and over again, that is a great candidate for a skill. And now we have our executive meeting prep. So this cowork cost analysis presentation to leadership. We have some meeting objectives, key metrics to reference, model cost comparison information, budget planning, questions and answers that executives may ask, any red flags or items to acknowledge, and recommended actions to propose. Now, if I navigate to the top right-hand corner where we went to personalization earlier, we also have managed skills. And this gives us all the core category areas of skills I have available in my experience. Right now, today from Microsoft, we only have a finance section, but more will definitely come out over time. And where this becomes so much more powerful, aligned to each of our own individual personal context, is the ability to create custom skills. So let's navigate to a new chat and let's just build a custom skill. Let's ask it to analyze our workbook and see what it can automate. So there we go. After prompting to analyze this workbook and recommend a custom skill to create, we have our full summary. If we scroll down a little bit, we can see the recommended skills that Copilot in Excel recommends we create. So in this case, I sort of like skill number 2, calculate cross-model comparisons. Let's plan that out a little bit. All right, so we've asked it to plan out the creation of option 2, the calculate cross-model comparison skill. We can now see what the overall plan is, the input requirements, output information, different formulas it plans to use, what the purpose of those formulas are. I evaluate, I fact check, I review, I confirm that this is what I want, and then I tell it to create. Build this skill now. And there we go, our custom skill has been built. It performs cross-model analysis. So imagine a scenario where I do all of my experimentation again, I gather my data sources, I have different outputs across different models, and I need to analyze that data in the exact same way or structure. This skill is now available to me in Copilot and Excel to always leverage against that form of data without having to be so detailed in my prompts. So lots of functionality, lots of change just within Excel alone, and there's even more across all the different app experiences that we provide. If you're interested in staying up to date on the latest and greatest, subscribe to the channel and click that bell notification. So that's it for me for today, everyone. We're still doing our around weekly live streams. We are planning to do a t-shirt giveaway here in the not so distant future. Watch out for the live streams if you want to take advantage of that. I have some nice Copilot t-shirts available for everybody to try to win. If you have any questions about the experience, leave a comment in the comment section below. Click that thumbs up button if you want to support the channel, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one, everyone.